Some may contend that all Sigma males are terrible men or jerks. In actuality, they're just men who are at ease and are confident in their own flesh. They forge their own path rather than following conventional standards and expectations, and all of this is tremendously appealing to women. Let's examine some of the secret ways Sigma men can interact with women without being creepy. By the end, you will know exactly why women are attracted to Sigma men and will have a roadmap to copy. Step 1. Maintain a balanced discussion. In other words, don't talk too much. Sigma men are quiet but very confident men who don't talk too much to command the attention of women. By avoiding talking too much, they make women feel more important in the conversation. Sigma men know how to strike the balance of knowing when to be the listener and not the talker. Striking the balance is very important, so as not to bore women and make them feel more comfortable. Making a woman feel comfortable is a key to not being creepy. When you meet a woman somewhere, ask her a question to pique her interest before talking about yourself and your accomplishments. Most women would just lose interest immediately if you talk about yourself and nothing else. Don't do that. I repeat, don't monopolize the spotlight. It's rude to do so. Maintain a healthy balance in the conversation to give the woman a chance to speak. So listen 2-3 times more than you talk. Ryan Gosling plays a character in the movie Crazy Stupid Love named Jacob Palmer. Jacob Palmer is a slick, persistent womanizer. He is characterized as having boundless charisma, dressing with style, and doesn't talk too much. In one scene of the film, when he entered the bar, he went straight to meet Hannah and her friend where they were seated. The way Jacob showed up unannounced, the way he joined them in the conversation was perfect. The most amazing part was that he knew when to listen to the ladies and stop talking. With this single act, Gosling, any Sigma male, and even you can literally command a woman's attention and interest without putting up any strange act to do it. Sigma men are never afraid of being rejected. Sigma men know that it's not the end of the world if a lady chooses not to speak with them, so this gives them a level of confidence when speaking to women. You'll find it 1,000,000 times easier to chat with ladies without coming across as creepy when you stop fearing rejection, since you'll be 1,000,000 times more confident. It's not outrageous to believe that not every woman will like you. In fact, it is a reality. Some will, some won't. Let's go. Whenever a male is around ladies he wants to talk to, he confesses how he feels about her, without thinking whether she will accept him or not. This is true masculinity. Sigma men don't really care if the hands of friendship they extend to women will be turned down or not. They just go out there and are honest about how they feel without being arrogant. To do this, you, my friend, must get rid of all forms of expectations, especially if you already experience anxiety when chatting with ladies in public. By telling yourself ridiculous things like, I must make her like me, or I need to acquire her number, you will only artificially increase the pressure on yourself. You have little control over how she will respond to you, even if you're Idris Elba. Sometimes a woman still won't be interested just because they aren't interested in dating right now. Sigma men know that being rejected is part of the dating game, so the rejection part is not a problem for them. However, friends, there are limits. A guy who talks about a woman's body parts within hours of meeting her is a surefire way of coming off as creepy. Before any talk of body parts or sexual activity, let her talk about her interest and what she wants. Be engaged and interested in her. As she feels comfortable with you, she may direct the conversation in a sexual direction. This way, you are never the creep. Sigma men are self-confident and don't force things. Sigma men are comfortable in their own flesh and they are very secure in their masculinity. They don't believe in forcing things. When Sigma men approach women, they don't pretend to portray something they are not. They just feel comfortable and express their true self to women. Sigma men are self-reliant. Sigma men don't act under duress and try to do something flashy in order to catch female attention when speaking. That is how a G moves. In confidence, not in fear. When approaching a lady, make her realize you're here to have a conversation, get to know her a bit, and see how things go from there. Women will think you are weird if they get the impression that you are acting under duress. They can perceive you as a man who lacks confidence in himself and suffers poor self-esteem. This way, women won't take you seriously and you will come off as creepy. Authenticity is one of the appealing traits women love about Sigma men. Harrison Ford played Han Solo in Star Wars. Han Solo was a notoriously disobedient lone wolf. He was renowned for following his own judgment. This authenticity is one of the factors that Princess Leia found irresistible. Have a unique appearance. There's a saying, you are addressed the way you are dressed. Sigma men are men that appear very unique with the way they dress. Sigma males realize appearance really says a lot when they approach the ladies, because women will first judge a man by the way he first presents. First impressions do matter and linger for a while. If a woman notices that you are dressed disheveled and scraggly, her creepy alert system will sound off. So accessorize your confidence with being clean and crisp. Let's go back to Ryan Gosling's Jacob Palmer in Crazy Stupid Love. He was a sharp dresser whose unique appearance complemented his confidence and charisma. During the movie, it was an important but simple tool he used in winning women to his side. You and any Sigma should copy the idea of presenting in sharp business casual attire when in a dating scenario. But when out in public, always present as clean, sharp, and crisp. Strong eye contact. One of the most important things that Sigma males always do when they talk to women is to make eye contact. Now, when I say eye contact, it means no chest assessments or glaring at her backside while speaking to her. Women know how to follow your eyes and nothing will chase her away faster. To women, nothing says creepy like a man staring at her body parts while talking to her. Say you're at a coffee shop and you strike up a conversation with a woman you'd like to get to know. A Sigma male would make sure to maintain eye contact throughout the conversation, showing her that he values her thoughts and opinions and is fully present in the moment. On the other hand, if a man is constantly looking around the room or checking his phone, it sends the message that he's not really interested or invested in the conversation. So the next time you're talking to a woman, make sure to keep eye contact and let her know that she has your full attention. This simple gesture can go a long way in building rapport and connection. Creating connection and comfort is important, but realize there is a difference between eye contact and a wide-eyed stare. A stare that has no blinking and a super wide grin is creepy. Please tell us in the comments if you have mistakenly done any of these things. Also, tell us other tips to talk to women without being creepy. That being said, let's talk about the last tip. Don't be a lurker. Move on if you've tried to talk to a woman and she doesn't seem interested in you. Avoid following her and making her feel uneasy. Understand that no means no. Just respect her boundaries and leave her alone. Lurking is loitering around and trying your luck once again. There is very little likelihood that she will change her decision if she has already made up her mind. This also means don't block her pathways and don't stare at her. Like we said before, have confidence and self-respect. Just move on. There are more females out there. Some will be interested, some won't. Thanks for watching, guys.